Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो तारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. I was in Varanasi, in a very traditional house. Those people are connected with Gita Press Foundation. Very great family. And the children were always exposed to Mahatmas coming, Shankaracharya coming, big 1008 Mahatma so and so. And all the kids in the house, they were always under tension. Don't do this, don't do that, sit properly, don't laugh, don't ask unnecessary question, simply listen. And there is to be tremendous tension. And unless they finish their food, we will never get our food. And they will be eating very comfortably, slowly, and we should be hungry. Come on, finish quickly. And therefore we never liked any Mahatma coming to our place. Now the same person, now he is grown up, he is having wife, children and all that. So first time when he heard me, he was little bit surprised. Can the Mahatma be like this? See? Who can sit on the chair? See? We have got some funny notions. Another example about a funny notion I'll tell you. In Delhi, I had about 8-10 children from a school. We went for a function, Janmashtami. So, daytime we can celebrate, night who will go at 12 o'clock. So, in a public place, very small, congested, and our children chanted some bhajan kirtan. Then I spoke for about 15 minutes. And then we came out of that congested hall. And outside there were some bicycles, one scooter and all that. No place to stand also. So I sat on the scooter. And then I told the other student, hey, you find out wherever you get, sit on the chair or anywhere except on my head. Then I told those organizers, I said, hey, come on, free, give us something to eat, samosa, kachori, tea, coffee, something give. Now that Dharma Shastri, these Dharma Dhurandhars are very dangerous people. He came and asked me, Swamiji, yes, is it according to our scriptures? What? That a sannyasi, a Swami, sits on a scooter and eats there on the roadside. Is it according to our religion? I said, do you agree that I am more well read in scriptures than you? Yes, Swamiji. I said, I have read all the 4 Vedas. Nowhere there is a mention that if a Swami sits on a scooter, the religion is destroyed. Do you know why it is said, not written there? When scriptures were written, there were no scooters. We all have some funny notions, and we all carry those funny notions as a burden on our head. And because of that, we are having myopic vision. What is the myopic vision? Myopic vision is a distorted understanding of a situation. See? And therefore, the net result is we are not available for that particular job for a particular time. Because we are already biased. See? Therefore, friends, real spiritual life begins when we are ready to reassess our standpoint in life. Our standpoint gives the notion with which we live in this world. See, our standpoint is, I am holier than thou. See? We are not like other people. Bringing onion at house. No, we don't bring onion in our house. Then we go outside and eat. See, one of my good family friends in Bombay, they are Iyengars. You know Iyengars? Tamilian Vaishnavas, Iyengars. And they are very staunch. And I like fun. My life is a celebration. I don't like any seriousness. So when they invited me, I went to their house. And then I said, Amma, I will not eat fish. I will not eat eggs. No question of non-vegetarian. I don't eat onion also, okay? And I was watching her face. It became red, green, yellow and all. Swamiji, in our house, never even onion has entered. We are not like others. Get up in the morning with the nightie, directly go to the kitchen and prepare tea and coffee. No. We first take bath and then do the puja of the gas stove, and then the milk is boiled, it is offered to Narayana, and then we are not like others. See? Notion, holier than thou. See, friends, we all carry 4 wrong notions. First notion is about ourselves. Second notion is about the world. Third notion is about God. And fourth notion is about what is the spiritual practice. See? Now all of them can be sorted out by one simple technique. And that technique is, are we learning from our every experience or not? If we start learning from every experience of our life, you will see all our wrong notions will start disappearing. Now, for example, what is our speciality? Our speciality is we are all expert in blaming others for our problems in life. Everybody does that. See? The children are miserable because of parents. My parents are outdated. Naturally, they can't be at your age. They will be outdated. They don't understand. See, all kinds of funny, all kinds of gods and all these things. What is usually nonsense? See. Therefore, if we start learning from our experiences, then we come to know that what we are looking at the world was with a biased vision. See? And therefore, spiritual life begins, first step, we stop blaming the world for the miseries of our life. How can we do that? Our Maha Mantra. See, we have this wrong notion. Mantra means it should be in Sanskrit. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiyo Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiya Mamritata. What you have understood? Nothing. See? Contrary to that, life is a time pass. Relax. But somehow, these notions have gone in our head. And because of that, we have a box thinking. Spiritual life begins when you start thinking out of the box. See, friends. Now this Mrityunjaya mantra which I told you, you heard, you must have done it also. And it has its impact also. See, for example, we are given your Panadol here. Now, do we know how that Panadol works inside our system? We don't know. But it works. That is called as the Dravya Guna. The quality associated with the object. It will work. But the real benefit comes when we are chanting this mantra. We will get the benefit. What? That I am a holy person, I am a devotee of Lord Shiva, I get up early in the morning and again go to sleep. See, that will be there. See. Now I'll just tell you this mantra and then we come to our mantra. What this mantra says? Om Trambakam Yajamahe. The three-eyed God I invoke. What comes in front of our eyes? Lord Shiva, one eye, second eye, third eye. I always had very funny problems in my life. My childhood problem used to be, if Shivji gets glasses, what will be the frame? Because in some pictures they show Shivji's third eye is vertical and in some places you know horizontal. So what will be the problem? See? Now, if you have exposed yourself to the scriptural language and understanding and interpretation, you will come to know the one with the three eyes. See? Man has got three eyes. One eye is called as the sun. Second eye is called as the husband. Third eye is called as the father. And who is leading the life? The son is fed up because of the Hitler father. The husband is fed up because of the Anishta Devata. And the father is fed up because of the Rakshasa son. So, this man has got three eyes. Through one eye, he looks at the father. Through other eye, he looks at the wife. Through the third eye, he looks at the son. Has he become three? And who is miserable? These three guys. Trambakam Yajamahe. So, whenever we are going through some good or bad experiences, remember this mantra. Trambakam Yajamahe. Am I son all the time? No. Then, whenever I am in front of my father, I have become a son. So what is to be done? Never argue with the father. Whatever he says, say yes and close the topic. If you argue, it will become real. Say anything, yes, and do whatever you like to do. You will be happy in life. See? Trambakam Yajamahe, number one. Then the second eye is that you have become a husband. So my rule of husband-wife relation is very simple. When the wife is talking, husband should keep quiet. And when the wife is quiet, husband should not talk. there will be peace everywhere. This is the second eye. And the third eye is in front of your son. See? Whatever he says, pretend you are hearing, but never do what he tells. They will loot you. See? Then you are invoking Trambakam Yajamahe. So you are playing the role of a son, role of a husband, role of a father, but you will not get entangled in that because Trambakam Yajamahe, I am living first as a man and playing the role of a son, role of a husband and role of a father. This is the meaning of that mantra. Trambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. Su means Sushtu means better and best. Su. Gam, see? Gam is Gati, destination. See? So, Sugam, the perfect destination of our life. And what is that perfect destination? The intellect. Think in such a manner that don't justify you are miserable. See, normally what happens? We justify ourselves to be miserable. One lady, after my lecture, she became very angry and she came and scolded me. Swamiji, you all the time make fun of the married people. Get married and show how to be happy. I said, no, you are born to be miserable. Tatastu. The day you stop justifying that you are miserable, you have learned yoga. Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter. Tam vidya dukkha sayoga viyogam yoga sannitam sa nishtena yoktavyaha yogaha anirvinna chetasa. Who doesn't have miseries in life? Everybody, including an electric post. See? This morning, these Mahamayas with their nightie, they go out with the doggy. Do you think the doggy will go anywhere? No. He wants his electric post. And after he goes to the electric post, the post says, oh God, subah subah phir aa gaya dog. And then he will go there and do first of all pranam, and then Atma Pradakshina, and thereafter Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Even electric post has the miseries in life. See? So Sugandhim, know that if we don't have problems in life, you are dead. Only dead bodies don't have problem. Without problem, life is stale, useless. See, more the challenges you have got, life is lived beautifully. One of my friend in Seattle, he was with Microsoft. He worked there for about 10-15 years. Then he said, enough is enough now. He just resigned. And then for a few months, he was taking care of his mother who was on the deathbed. So he said, let me serve her. He finished after she was through. Then he has taken a challenging job, turnkey project. Anybody wants to start a new startup, he will start right from preparing a report, applying for getting the money, funds, and then establishing the things and appointing the people and starting the work, and then he is to hand over to the owner. I said, why are you doing this thing? That time he told me, Swamiji, life becomes stale if there is no challenge in life. Friends, whenever our life is mechanical, you are not living, you are dragging through. Life must have challenges. See? And such people then, they get involved into all wrong habits. Because life is mechanical. Another example. In some factory, I was seeing then one worker I asked. He was standing behind a lathe machine and some conveyor belt. So I asked him. I said, hey, since how many years you are working here? Swamiji, I am here for last 20 years. I said, I am talking to you, your work is not suffering. He said, no, I can do it without opening the eyes also. I am doing it for last so many years. Same job. The file comes on the belt, I put it here and with my foot give one hit and it goes. I am doing it for last 20 years. I said, don't you get bored? Anything you do mechanically, you will end up in boredom. That is why government servants are so dumb and useless. What they do? They go to the office, chai le aao. Arre kuch kiya hi nahi, chai le aao. No inspiration, no challenges. See? Then I asked him, don't you get bored? He said, bored? Solid bored. Then what do you do? He said, I will not tell you the lies, you are a Swami, I will tell you the truth. I go home and open my bottle and booze and enjoy. So when he told me that, I said, very good, continue. And then next. So the owner asked me, Swamiji, I want to, because this man has already taken the subject, I want you to address our labor force and emphasize on them that stop drinking. I said, look here, if I am to be one of them, I will also start drinking. Whole day your life is lived like a mechanical machine. Are we human beings or machines? See, friends, those who don't have problem, they are more miserable because they have nothing to look forward to. We must have something to look forward to. Excessive security makes us impotent in life. See, in Delhi, we are going by a car with one Amma. And on the crossroad, there are so many beggars and all that. So one girl, maybe about 8-10 years. So my host, she told me, Swamiji, these people, they don't want to work. I said, no, they are working so hard on the roadside. I can take her to my house and take care of her whole life. I said, you ask her if she wants to come. So she asked, Dekho beta, you come with us and we will take care of your everything. Good clothes, nice place to sleep, and wherever we go you will come in the car and your health problem will be taken care of. You will be having a nice place to stay, good food. Come. You know what was the reply? He said, I don't want to come in a prison. I am happy here. See, friends. Then I asked her, what is the happiness here you have? He said, what happiness? I got total freedom. I can go here, I can go there. When somebody gives something, it is a surprise. Hey, aaj rasgulla mil gaya. Enjoy. See, friends, why our life doesn't become spiritually oriented? Because of excessive security and the life is lived dull. See, no mechanical life. Therefore, Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. Go through all the difficulties of life, but don't be miserable. See? That is Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. The right destination is that we are here only to express happiness in our life. There is no other purpose. See, like the purpose of this mic. Mic has no purpose. If it is given to somebody during the discourse, it will magnify or amplify the sound, discourse. If it is a disco, it makes no difference because he has no purpose. Purpose is the one who is wielding the mic. In the same manner, our life has no purpose. Only thing, We should be a fit instrument like the mic. What is the fit mic? It doesn't produce its own sound. It communicates whatever I am speaking. So what should be the spiritual life? We should be such a fit instrument that He will select us. And then He will express through us. And the expression of God is only be happy. What we are doing, we are seeking happiness. Don't seek happiness. Be happy. Now, how to be happy? Enjoy every moment of your life. And for that, the technique we have given in this Mahamantra, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. See? Our condition is, we are taking food and then we are going, oh, sorry. And then we say life is boredom. This is the simplest spiritual practice. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Our condition is, we are torn either in the past or in the future or in the present. 3 ways we are tortured. And Trambakam Yajamahe, we have got his 3 eyes. The past, the future and the present. Be very attentive. If we close this past eye, don't bring your past in the present. You have nothing to talk. Whenever we talk to others, we talk only about our past. Nothing else. And when we talk to ourselves, we talk about the future. Now this girl, do you think she is listening? She is thinking, now so many people have come. I have made only sambar, but many of them. Now I think I should add water, make it a rasam. That will be good. And here, Brahmanandam Paramasukadam. See, it's not her fault. It's a manufacturer's defect. Because our mind is given uncontrolled freedom to go in the past, to go in the future. Friends, when the freedom is not guarded freedom, it leads to accidents in life. We have a freedom to drive the car on the road, but it is a guarded freedom. You cannot drive the way you want. It must be followed according to the traffic rules. In the same manner, our mind is either going in the past or going in the future. And if it is in the present, it is excited. Stop all these 3. You have learned the mantra, Trambakam Yajamahe, because with reference to the present, only there is a past. With reference to present, only there is a future. If we drop our past, there is no place for the future. When the past tense and the future tense, when both the tenses are dropped, present is also not a tense then. Then present is only the presence. This is the meaning of Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. Then the life is fulfilled. There are no loose ends in life. Otherwise, I should have done that. Like in our Taittiriya Upanishad tells, in old age, why old age? Every age, we carry 2 burdens on our head. Kimahagam papam akaravamiti, kimahagam sadhuna karavam. Why did I do the wrong things? Now regretting. Why did I avoid the right things? Regretting. We all carry the highest burden on our mind is that of regrets of the wrong commissions and right omissions. See, my friends. So what is the meaning of this mantra? Trambakam yajamahe. Remain in the present as the presence. See? This experience of yours, you cannot compare it with anything. You are wide awake, you are experiencing the cold heat, you are experiencing the light, you are experiencing the dog barking, but you are not disturbed. This, what I explained you, is life is a time pass. What is a time pass? Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. There is nothing to gain, there is nothing to lose. See? Then how to live? Live every moment 100%. See? So simple it is. Now when this is practiced, then the mantra continues. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. Then Urvarukamiyo Bandhanat. Urvarukam means the cucumber or a kaddu. Cucumber. When this cucumber or any fruit like a kaddu, it is not separated from the mother plant, although it is ripe. Like the mango, when it is ripe, it falls. But this kaddu, etc., they don't fall. They remain attached. But they are detached. Because they are ripe enough. Exactly. We don't have to go anywhere. Be here very much in this world, but remain attached to the divine. Then play the game of life. Whatever we are supposed to do it cheerfully and happily. See? What is our problem? We are all the time struggling to get happiness through action. No. Express happiness through action. See? Thus, this Mahamantra tells us, remain focused on the quality of your mind. Our mind should have got these three qualities. Number one, it is quiet. Second thing, it is alert. Third thing, it is vigilant. Quiet, therefore, it is not reacting. It is absorbing everything. See? There are three types of people who sit for satsanga. One is Shrota, they are listening. Second are Sota. And the third are Sarota. You know Sarota? That which is used for cutting the supari, Sarota. While listening, but this fellow is saying like that, but that fellow is saying, caw, 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 caw. We are constantly reacting. How to listen satsanga, I'll tell you. A very simple technique. Next time you watch, or even YouTube you can get. In Vrindavan there are people, they are very much fond of monkeys. One of my friends is very fond of monkey. He will go to the market, buy his whole boot full of bananas and bring it to Vrindavan. And they know hundreds and hundreds of monkeys will come. Then he will open his boot and start feeding the monkeys. Throw here and there and they catch. Now how the monkeys eat? Watch. They keep on gulping, and they have got a pouch here. They keep on accumulating, And when their capacity is full, then they go to some tree, sit comfortably, take out one, then swallow. Like this, listen to satsang. Be a monkey. Whatever vision we get in satsang, whatever approach we get, absorb it, keep it absorbing, and then go back and then take out one. We are here to express happiness, not to seek happiness. What does it mean? What we have been doing so far? Then we'll come to know our whole life has been only a struggle to get happiness. Then we continue further analysis. We have done this thing to get happiness. Did we get? For some time, but again it became useless. See? Then one day you discover a principle. Life is only two things. One is pravritti, second is nivritti. Pravritti is getting involved and do something. Nivritti is withdraw and don't do anything. Both of them are aimed at only getting happiness. Now tell me, anybody ever got married to become miserable? No. One father told his son, Beta, congratulations on the happiest day of your life. So the son said, Dad, you are so bulakkad. My marriage is tomorrow, not today. He said, that's what I am telling you. This is the highest, happiest day of your life. From tomorrow onward, wahi tamaku, wahi chuna, ragudo aur khao. So we get married for getting happiness, and then we divorce only for happiness. In short, those who are eating food, they eat for happiness. Those who are observing fast, they are observing for happiness. Those who keep on sleeping in the bed like a pig for happiness. Those who get up early morning and start running to reach nowhere, only for happiness. Everything in life we are doing only for getting happiness. Change this. Whatever we are supposed to do it happily. Then we have understood Urvanukam yo bandhanat mrityor mukshiya mamritat. So we are in tune with the source, the creeper, the plant to which the cucumber is hanging. We are like a cucumber and Paramatma is like the plant to which we are attached. So we live in this world like everybody, but the difference is we become a source of happiness for others. We are no more seeking happiness. Don't we like when somebody is happy? So if we are happy, what a joy it will be. Therefore, urvarukamiyo bandhanat. So we are, although leading the life of a son, the life of a husband, life of a father, yet we are happy. See, in England, I was having one retreat, 2-3 days. And one old man had come and he used to say, Mr. Swami, if I do meditation by lying on the back, is it okay? I said, it's okay. Very old man. So, after class was over, she was still sleeping. Then, when everything is over, I said, hey, meditation is over. Okay. Now, I want to ask you a question, still lying down. I want to ask you a question. Mr. Swami, you guys don't get married? And before I could reply, he said, after all, happiness is not everything in life. That day I discovered there are two types of people, those who are married and those who are happy. Now you decide. Therefore, friends, urvarukamiyo bandhanat. We live in this world. And the highest achievement, I tell you, what is the highest achievement? Remain as a happy husband. You have understood the meaning of this Maha Mantra. Urvarukamiyo bandhanat. You are one with your wife and family, and yet you are happy. That is the meaning of Trambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiyo bandhanat mrityor mukshiya. Protect me from death. What is death? We are all expert in dying. If we don't get a cup of tea in the morning, mar gaye. See? If we are to go and we have to catch the train, little late, mar gaye. So we have become so expert in dying that the death has forsaken us. Mar bhi nahi sakte. See, friends. Therefore, urvarukamiyo bandhanat mrityor mukshya ma amritat. So what is the death? Death is you are in this world, but you are miserable. And what is fulfillment in life? Etad buddhva buddhiman syad krutakrutyasya bharata. Knowing this principle, you come to understanding that life is fulfilled. There are no loose ends left. If the death comes, we can shout at her. Death is a feminine noun. What can I do? We can shout at her. Why are you late? We have been waiting for you. See, friends, Krutakrutyasya Bharata. Nothing left to be done or undone. Life is fulfilled, complete. Living with that joy is the meaning of our Maha Mantra. Life is a time pass. But if we live like this thing, what people will say? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? But it is difficult. Yes, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, ठीक हो जाएगा. But how to practice that? देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. See, we have these default settings. We keep on commenting on everything, on everybody, on every situation. That is our default settings. In this manner, when we understand the meaning of this Maha Mantra, you don't have to become complicated, Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiyo Bandhanam. No, relax. See? And then slowly, you will start discovering the meaning of every mantra from within you. One lady in Seattle, very nice lady, elderly one, and she has been known to me listening for last 20-30 years. So this time when I went to her place, so she says, Swamiji, your Maha Mantra I am chanting every day, but one thing I am not able to understand, and it is said, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. What does it mean? I said, this is a Maha Mantra given by Bhagwan Sri Krishna to Uddhav in Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran. Uddhav ji has asked Bhagwan Krishna, Oh Lord, you are going, what will happen to me? How will I live in this world? I don't know, please help me. That time Bhagwan Krishna told this, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. And then he gave the reason. See, don't praise anybody, don't condemn anybody. Don't invite anybody, don't reject anybody. Then he gives the reason. Because when we comment on something, we take it to be real. When we invite or we reject something, we take it to be real. Will you like to comment on the what you call the rainbow? Yes, rainbow is very good, beautiful, but no desire. See, we see the rainbow, we enjoy, but we don't feel, let me take a piece and give it to my wife. No. How simple it is. Horizon. Can we reach the horizon? Where is the horizon? It is seen, but it is nowhere. Exactly the same way. We start leading our life with this understanding. किसी को आओ मत कहो means don't seek happiness. किसी को जाओ मत कहो, don't disrespect the miseries. That becomes your spiritual practice. What will be spiritual practice? Dukkeshu anudvignamanaha, sukheshu vigataspruhaha. When the miseries come, don't become miserable. किसी को आओ मत कहो. Miseries can come, but to be miserable or not to be miserable is our freedom. See, like I am talking to you. To listen to me or not listen to me is your freedom. You can simply sit. बोलते रहो हाँ. In the same manner, let the miseries come. Who cares? आ जाओ. No. किसी को आओ मत, जाओ मत कहो. See? In short, don't create any impact on yourself because of these dvandva, complementary opposites. This is one of the highest spiritual practice, friends. Right now, all our knowledges are in the framework of is and is not. Sound is. Now, sound is not. What is silence? Absence of sound. So how do we recognize the sound? In two ways. Presence of the sound and absence of the sound. And both the things are known by us. But we do not know that, we know it. Now this experiment we conducted many places. Very simple. Just become extremely aware, not serious, sincere. Now I will make this noise from this mic and then ask you some question. Now question is, how many times I have knocked this mic? How many times? 4 times. How it has become 4? Because first sound was followed by absence of sound. But where was your attention? On the sound. And what made the sound separate from each other? The absence of sound. So we have experienced both. The presence of the sound and the absence of the sound. Therefore, who are we? We are supporting both presence and absence. And therefore, both of them are having no impact on me. The support is not influenced by the supported. Now apply this. Joy we experience. Miseries we experience. So who are we? We are supporting both. Therefore, we are someone other than both. We support waking dream asti rupena. Everything is in waking and dream. In deep sleep and samadhi, nasti rupena. There is nothing. Both these experiences, waking and dream, bhavatmak, deep sleep and samadhi, abhavatmak. Both of them are supported by us. That is our essential nature. Everything in this world He is always experience asti nasti, asti nasti. But that which does not fall in the purview of asti nasti. Now next step in this understanding, be very clear. Do we have the experience of our birth? No. See, the child which is born, he doesn't have experience of birth. The mother who delivers the child, she also doesn't have what time the child was born. She was suffering. Then the nurse who tells the time of birth, you observe this, no child is born on round figure, except Bhagwan Ram and Bhagwan Krishna. They are born at 12 o'clock. Both of them are Sardarji. See? All others are born at 8:39. Do you think that nurse is watching 8:39? So I asked one nurse, I was there. I said, Amma, my work is over. It's for my general knowledge I want to ask you. You people write the time of birth, 8:39, like 2:22. How you write exactly like that? She said, Swamiji, I'll tell you the truth. If we tell the child is born at 8 o'clock, nobody believes in us. When we say 7:59, so neither we have the experience of birth, nor we have the experience of growth. It is somebody for the first time when addresses us, Auntie, what is the time? Don't call me Auntie, call me Didi. Are Buddha, Didi. We don't have that experience, we are growing. Similarly, we don't have the experience of our death. And the most important thing, we don't have the experience of our absence. Therefore, who are we? We are beyond is and is not. When I don't have the experience of my absence, is it necessary? Is it necessary for me to tell I am? I have no doubt. So why have to tell I am? See, friends. Therefore, what is the meaning of this Maha Mantra? Is we are beyond all the complementary opposites. Therefore, presence and absence of things has no consequence in our life. The net result is we will be ever at peace, cheerful and happy. It is for this purpose only the life is lived. Life is not made for being miserable. No. You see the life stories of all great masters. We see only the finished product. But you see their life, they have gone through all the problems and tragedies of life. But they never complain. In the same manner, if we are able to go through the miseries without becoming miserable, if we are able to go through the joy without becoming derailed because of the happiness, then we have learned this Maha Mantra. Life is a time past, nothing to do, nowhere to go, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, live 100%, no complaint about anything. The summation of all this mantra is मौज में रहो, be happy. Give it a try and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.